Hi, I'm Brooklyn with Elevate Advisors. This is your weekly video tip on how to secure the future of your family and your advisory firm. Today we're talking about the fear of success. And if you are thinking this is not a real thing, that is totally what I thought when I heard that someone thinks that I struggle with the fear of success and that it's holding me back in my business. My mind was blown and I immediately started researching a whole bunch of articles about it. And this is where I learned there are several different ways that this can come out in your life based on how you define success for yourself. So, for example, one of the fears of success that kind of exhibits itself in my life is I am afraid that if I were to become successful, people would see me as a symbol of success instead of a real person. So if they have an issue with me, they won't bring it to me and discuss it with me. They might call me out on social media. That's a huge fear that I have. Another fear of success is actually not being able to perform, getting stage fright, essentially, which is me doing these weekly videos is overcoming that fear. I used to be an overachiever. This was just like a few years ago. Still recovering from this one. An overachiever is essentially a person who achieves traditionally recognized symbols of success to get away from parts of their life that they don't like, that don't make them happy. But that's ultimately not fulfilling. So a better way to approach it is to pursue wholehearted living, as Brene Brown would put it, to address the parts of your life that aren't making you happy, and to get a little bit vulnerable so that you can work on the things that don't make you happy and achieving more goals in those areas. So over the last year or two, I've launched this business, Elevate Advisors, and now I would say I identify more with the saboteur fear of success. The saboteur is basically someone who puts in all of the hours. I've done all the right things, but at the end of the day, it never feels like it's enough. I'm never good enough. So the way to get around that is to celebrate the small wins and to see all of the ways that I've failed in starting my business over the last year. The first year in any business is just like failure and getting back up again. And what all have I learned from that? That's how you overcome this fear of success. There are 4 other types of fears of success, and they are all a subsection of imposter syndrome. So if you struggle with imposter syndrome or related to any of the things I've shared with you today, make sure to check out our blog at elevateadvisors.com. Subscribe to our weekly video tips, and I will see you next week.